Thanks to globalization, the rise of the internet and technology, and a variety of socio-economic forces, the world is changing at an unprecedented rate. Political and economic landscapes are constantly in motion as developed nations fight to be the richest countries and developing nations aim to join the ranks. So what does the economic landscape of the world look like in 2050? No one can tell the future, however economic analysts are trying their best. The folks over at HSBC have come up with some predictions on nations that they feel will be the richest in the future. They examine things like GDP per capita, unemployment rates, political systems, and a variety of other factors that come into play when estimating which country will be the wealthiest in the future. The results that they have come up with are very interesting, so let's take a look at a list of who will potentially be the 10 richest nations in 2050. 1. China, $25.33 trillion. China is predicted to be the richest nation on the planet by 2050 due to a variety of factors. They are currently the second wealthiest nation, however their economy shows no signs of slowing down in terms of growth. Their unmatched workforce is absurdly large, and they remain to be the leader in terms of production, as everything seems to be made in China. Economists also predict that China will annex Hong Kong and Macau into their economy, which will help them become the richest nation in the world in 2050. 2. The United States, $22.27 trillion. The United States has reigned as the strongest and wealthiest nation by miles for some time, however that is expected to peak over the coming years. Economic growth is expected to slow down and level out over the future, however they still will be one of the wealthiest nations by a long shot. 3. India, $8.17 trillion. The Indian economy has surged over the recent years, and it shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. Their population is growing at a consistent rate, which gives them a large and strong workforce. The country has seen exponential growth in business and industry over the years, and they are currently one of the fastest growing economies. 4. Japan, $6.43. Japan is currently experiencing some difficult problems due to a growing population of older individuals. Still, they are an extremely industrious nation that has shown in the past that they are able to overcome many economic downturns. Despite all their current problems, Japan is home to many strong businesses and they are expected to bounce back over the years. Plus they have an incredibly resilient and hardworking workforce. 5. Germany, $3.71 trillion. Germany is arguably the one nation that is holding the EU together as they are currently the wealthiest nation in Europe. After WW1 the German economy was completely devastated, but by the 1930s they bounced back. Then again, after World War II their infrastructure and economy was destroyed, yet again they were able to come back to become one of the wealthiest countries in the world. Germany has a strong banking system, a dedicated and strong workforce, and are leaders in the worlds of engineering, industry, and science. So it's no surprise that they will still remain to be extremely wealthy come 2050. 6. The United Kingdom, $3.58 trillion. The Industrial Revolution was started by the British, and ever since, and even before, then they have had a strong economy. They are one of the richest nations in the world and the EU, and they are estimated to still be one of the richest come 2050. A strong banking system has always been found in the UK, and nothing is expected to change. 7. Brazil, $2.96 trillion. Despite seeing many economic downturns over the years, Brazil has proven time and time again that it can quickly bounce back. Analysts predict a steady increase in their economy over the years as the nation experiences more prosperity. However, like Mexico, it is expected that the wealth will not be evenly distributed among its citizens. 8. Mexico, $2.81 trillion. The Mexican economy is expected to grow rapidly over the coming years, due to an increase of jobs and reforms in education, labor, finance, and energy. Despite earning a place on the list, it is still expected that the distribution of wealth in Mexico will be disproportionate, favoring a small, but wealthy upper class. 9. France, $2.75 trillion. While France does earn a spot on the list, they will actually fall a few spots down as other nations pass them. While the past few years have been relatively stagnant in terms of economic growth, economists expect France to pick up the pace over the coming years. 10. Canada, $2.29 trillion. Canada is expected to also be among the richest countries in the world in 2050. Their economy has grown at consistent levels over the years, and they are considered by economists to have one of the most stable and strongest banking systems in the world. Combine that with the amount of natural resources like oil in Canada, and it's no wonder why they make the cut.